Okay, today's January 16, 2014. Let's take a look at a few stock. I got a couple of stock that basically looking at filling at the gap and a couple of stock that's look like it's breaking out. So the stock that I'm going to cover is Angies List, Cisco, Aruba Network, Salesforce.com, F5 Network, and Priceline. So let's get started. Let's take a look at Angie's List. You can see Angie's List here, kind of basing for a little while down here, and now start making its move and basically got up this this baseline here, build up a nice little base, trying to break out of this baseline somewhere around the 1507, 1510 area. Right? And then up here got a little bit of a resistance as well. So if it could break out of this resistance, essentially you want to target this guy to be somewhere around up here on this trend line here. And depending on the price action when it get up to this trend line, if we could break this trend line, then the next target will most likely be at this particular level here, the price gap, the low of this price gap, and if we enter this zone here, this gap zone, then we'll target for this guy to possibly come up and fill the gap here. Okay, so that's basically for Angie's List. Then the next one is to the Cisco. Okay, the get Cisco here. You can see Cisco has also came down. Got this little trend line here. It's been trying to break out of this trend line and finally did. After it came down here, right? And the base, just kind of snapped right back up and got up to this little bit of a resistant area or support area, turned resistant and congested, did a little consolidation here and then it broke through. So right now, essentially, we're looking for Cisco to possibly come up and fill this particular gap, this price gap up here, which is also close to this 50% retracement if we look at this, this Fibonacci retracement. So maybe get up here and then come back and retest it and then go up, right? Or it could also, essentially just come down, just come up to the 618, and then retrace, try to retest that. So you can see if it break this, fill this gap, there's a possibility of try to come up to this pivot. So that's basically some of the near-term objective there or possibilities. And then the other one is a Roomba network. Right? Also, Roomba network is kind of, came down and kind of base for a little while here, and then build up this particular baseline here, somewhere around here. So it came down and tested this 50% point, 50% retracement on this particular swing for a while, and finally it had broken through. It's been entering this price zone for a little bit, just unable to get through. So maybe this time, probably looking at for it to come up and fill this gap here near this 127 extension, which is 21 and change type of level here. If we could get up to that level, then it's probably maybe we could make it up to that 161, which is somewhere around 23. Okay. Then a couple of these breakout stock, Salesforce.com, CRM. You can see there's a little trend line that have been, finding support on this trend line here. And also we got this FIB, retracement. Sort of came down close to this 618, and then now it's kind of come up and booked you. Right, so we got a little bit of an inside bar here. So we're essentially looking for a continuation. If it could break above that engulfing candles high, and if we kind of scroll this down here. So basically looking at somewhere around the 127 extension and possibly get up to the 141. So it could be anywhere between like 63 to 66 level for Salesforce.com. Then we look at F5 Network. Also F5 Network came up. Right, here's a little fib. Right, came down, to this 38.2. Right, and then kind of hover around this between the 50 and the 618 retracement zone. So it kind of consolidated at the retracement zone. They found it booked due, and now it's coming up to this particular, pivot point here, and then it finally booked to this 100% baseline. So again, got a little bit of an inside bar here. So if we, watch for it to take out the that particular high, that intraday high, then we could possibly look at this thing, maybe come up to the 127 extension, where it's $100 level. Okay. So, and then the last and the final one is Priceline. We talked about Priceline last night. We did a little video on doing a simple technical analysis on that. And here essentially it's coming up to try to break out of this baseline here, right? So, this baseline here is about that 1192 area. Okay? So we're talking about breaking this pivot and also breaking this downward trend line, that declining trend line, as a possible entry a couple of days ago. Right now it's working itself up. So now if we break this particular baseline up here, this 100% level, then that could also present some possibility there to look for maybe some sort of a trigger level to get in and then possibly see could it work itself up to this 127 near this 1230, 1238 and 1261, and we're saying that taking a little midpoint here, so basically targeting somewhere around 1250. Okay, so that's basically it for tonight. Although the market seemed a little bit choppy, but I still believe this market got a newer high to come. So good luck to you all on your trading. Tomorrow's option expiration. Be careful. That's why I don't talk about Apple, because Apple is really kind of pointless to look at price action for Friday. There's all kind of option pinning type of stuff. And like I said, looking at the open interest, I think Apple might be setting up to get pinned at 550 or somewhere. So that's my guess. I mean, there's nothing there to say this is what's going to happen. And I usually don't trade Apple on Friday anyway. So good luck to all of you tomorrow.